So as a fishing YouTuber, there is no lack of questions that I get on Instagram DMs, YouTube comments, and the like of people asking of what kind of gear do I use, whether it's rods, reels, bait, line. But what I love to do is make videos to answer those questions. That way I can give you guys the best information possible. And I get one question all the time. I mean, I guarantee you like 3 or 4 times a week. And that is, what is the best budget bait casting reel out there? People are beginning their bass fishing journeys at all different types of skill levels and monetary levels. And so I hate taking the word budget, which can mean something for a lot of different people, and trying to sell a product that maybe isn't budget for some people. But I think I've finally landed on a product that is truly a budget reel for any angler, whether you are just beginning your bass fishing journey or whether you've been at it for a long time and you are finally ready to add more rods and reels to your bass fishing arsenal. My name is Tyler Anderson and welcome to Tyler's Reel Fishing. You may be wondering, what reel, Tyler, are you talking about? I'm talking about the Lews Classic Pro. Coming in at $59.99, this is, in my opinion, one of the best built reels out there for the money. Pause. Hey guys, TRF coming to you guys from the future. I actually forgot to film this part of the video, which is pretty dang important. We're gonna be giving away this reel. I don't know why I forgot to mention that, but we're giving it away to one of you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end to find out how to win. But that is all I had to say. Tyler from the past, you can resume. The amount of features you get in this reel and the durability and quality you get for $60 is what I would consider budget. Now, I understand there's people out there that $60 might not be budget to you. You may think of that as high dollar. But to me, I look at any sort of sport or activity, and eventually you have to invest some money if you are really serious about it. And there are reels out there, I have them on my boat deck right now, that are $300, $400. That is not budget, that is high-end bass fishing equipment. And I think for $60, what you get for this reel is absolutely incredible. I have tried to wear this thing down all year long, and that is why I'm making this review at the end of the year, because I wanted to show you guys that I have beat this thing to shreds all year long, and it is still handling just as good as it did on day one. And of course, I have to clear the air before we even begin talking about why I like this reel, and I have to say that yes, I am sponsored by Lews. And the reason why I bring that up is twofold. First is because there's people out there, and I guarantee they're gonna be in the comment section of this video, they've been in my Instagram DMs for many, many years, saying that they hate when YouTubers talk about a product that they are sponsored by. There's this weird stigma out there that people don't want to watch a creator's content if they have any sort of impartiality in it. So if that creator is at all paid or compensated in any way by the company they're talking about, I'm not going to listen to a word they say because blah, 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 blah. I think that is a incredibly dumb argument to make. I'm going to challenge you to try to see the opposite side of the angle, and that is where number 2 comes in. I have to have sponsors to make this job a reality, to make YouTube videos for you guys. I'm not at the level where I can just talk about any and all brands out there. And so I partnered with Lews 5 years ago because I love the product. I believe in the people at the company and the vision and where we are going. And I'll mention again, I love the product. So I'm not gonna talk about a reel, I'm not gonna talk about a rod or a bait that 1, I haven't caught fish on, 2, I haven't put to the test, and 3, I don't believe in and would try to sell you guys. Now with that aside, what makes the Classic Pro so special? Well, first off, it just looks dope. Black and gold, I mean, that's a cool looking reel. It is a low profile, it is part of the Lews SLP. I think it's softer, lighter, powerful. Small, light, powerful, I should know this. It is part of the same body shape that a lot of the Lews reels have, and it just fits really well in my hand. I'm able to palm it, and it's not a different size than the rest of them. So when I'm switching reels around, rods and reels throughout the day, it doesn't have any sort of different feel as some other brands out there have different reels that are different sizes and shapes. Lews basically keeps everything, at least in the SLP line, consistent. Now getting into the technical side of this video, how this reel is built is pretty impressive. The Classic Pro has a one-piece lightweight graphite frame with side plates and 3 drain ports in the reel. It has high-strength, solid brass speed gears and is an incredibly smooth reel with 5 bearings. I've been told before that it's not the number of ball bearings a reel has, it is the quality of the bearings. And after a full, not quite a full year, 9 months of using this reel, it is not a single bit less smooth or not a single bit more noisy than it was the day I got it. To tie it all together, the Classic Pro has an external magnetic braking system and a color-matched spool that is ready to go for any line type you have, whether it's braid, monofilament, or fluorocarbon. It comes in both a right-hand retrieve and a left-hand retrieve for any angler type out there, and a 7:5:1 gear ratio, which for me has kind of become my new all-purpose. I used to think 6:4:1 was all-purpose, then it got a little bit too slow for me. Then 6:8:1 was good, and then 7:5:1. Almost all the reels on my boat deck are 7:5:1, and it still gives me plenty of ability to slow down and work a little slower, but speed up really, really fast and pick up line if I need to. This reel is just solid. I've caught so many fish on this thing. You're gonna see from the fish catches here at the end of the video that this reel holds up to some incredible, incredible stress. Now, there's two parts that I'm gonna talk about the downsides of a $60 reel. You are not getting the best build quality you could. You're not gonna get that with any budget product. That's the reason why you buy budget. So you are not committing yourself to a $300, $400, even $200 piece of equipment. If you wanna get a good, solid piece of equipment, you're gonna have to give up on something. And so the two weakness areas that really aren't even weakness, I think, for this reel, first of which being the handle. It's a little bit, I wouldn't say flexible. I mean, like, it's still pretty strong, but compared to my carbon fiber ones and my stronger aluminum, it is just not quite as strong. It does not come with the wind grips like the other reels from Lews have. It has their standard paddle grips that also come on the $100 Lews speed spool. Some people like these paddle grips more. It's just all preference. I like the wind grips more. I guess you could buy the wind grips and replace them on this reel, but that's one thing it does not come with. But the biggest downside for me, and I'm gonna say it again, it's not really even a downside, is the strength of the reel seat. So where the, let me get the rod here, where the reel connects to the rod has a tendency to be a little bit flexible. Now, not flexible to the point where it breaks. It's just a little bit flexible, especially when you are setting the hook. Now, where does that come into play? Where is that going to be an issue? I don't think it ever is. I don't think that's ever going to break no matter how hard I pull on this. You just feel a little bit of flex there between the reel and the rod. And so to put that to the test, I threw the two most hard hook setting things I could think of, I guess 2 out of the 3. I threw this on a football jig to have a super deep, hard hook set. And then in my experience, one of the hardest hook sets possible to get the fish out of that cover is skipping docks. So you're gonna see 2 or 3 football jig fish catches using this reel, and it performs flawlessly. And you're gonna see 6 or 7, not just dock skipping. This reel skipped incredibly well, hardly got any backlashes while using this reel. Also some incredibly hard hook sets when it comes to fishing docks. This reel has held up incredibly well throughout the year, and I'm excited that one of you guys gets to win it. And so how do I win? You're asking yourself right now. Well, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, have the notifications on, that way you guys never miss a single one of my videos. And lastly, you have to comment anything down below, literally anything. You can comment your name, you can comment your favorite color. I would recommend and prefer that you commented a video topic you want to see me cover, whether it's another gear review, whether it's a tackle warehouse unboxing, or of course, any sort of fishing tips and tricks for anywhere across the country. Please leave those video suggestions down below, because my goal is to teach you guys, my viewers, how to become better bass anglers. And if you're not giving me the topics you want to learn more about, how am I supposed to know what my audience wants to learn? And of course, as always, I have the reel along with the gear that I'm going to use in this fishing portion linked down in the description below. Again, $60, I consider budget. Some of you guys out there might not think it is, but I think when it comes to the whole bass fishing scene in general, $60 for the quality you get is about the most budget that I would go. So as I promised, I have some awesome fish catches showing that this reel is battle tested and ready to go for any fishing scenario. So let's hop on the front deck and we'll see you all next time on TRF. There's one. Got him. Bring it in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the Classic Pro. Love it. Caught a lot of fish on this reel so far. There's one. Hey, yo. It's holding up well. There's one. Nice. Gosh, so fast. Holy cow. Bring it up. Yes. That was fun. There's one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Got him. Oh, slacklined him. That was awesome. I felt the thump. And I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna check if he's there. I'm just gonna set the hook. Oh yeah. I sent this guy into another dimension. Gosh. Oh, whoa, 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 chill, chill, chill. Gosh. Press the trolling motor button. Oh, had the power poles down too. Little guy. I'll take him though, you know. Gosh. That's a nicer one. That's a nicer one. That's a nicer one. That's a nice one. That's a big one. AKA giant. AKA giant. AKA giant. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. That right there is what I'm talking about on the Classic Pro. Let's go, baby. Big old jig bass. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Last day in Minnesota and I get a big. Got him. On the football jig. What kind of fish we got? What kind of fish we got? Yep, it is, it is, it is.
Nice.
Oh, Connor, that's big. Wow.
Does it click?
It should have, right? There you go.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice one.
There we go.
Nice.
Woo.
Look at how dark that is.
Oh, dude.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. That's a big one. Look at that, boys and girls. Gosh. Man. But I can't show you what bait he ate, because that's a secret. Look at that thing. Beautiful.